Hello everyone, welcome back. So for this week's code exercise, we're going to go a little bit more open-ended than some of the previous weeks. This also coincides with the midpoint in this class. When we come back from our break, we're going to switch gears and start talking about sound and generative ideas as they apply to audio a little bit. So this is a good time here to kind of pause and take stock of what we've done so far. So what I want you to do for this week's exercise is basically take any one of the concepts we've looked at since the beginning, and then use that as an opportunity to revisit it and build on it and make it your own. So you could use some of this week's examples if you're inspired by them and then take that as a starting point. Or you could revisit some of the earlier week's examples and then take time to really transform them and start applying your own creative ideas to them. So I want to see variations of what we've been working on, but I also want to see some uniqueness in there. So I want you to put your own personality into these drawing machines, whereas it's, the choice of colors or assets that you're using, or the behaviors that you decide to program in these machines. So it's pretty open-ended. Basically, use whatever we've learned so far to create an interesting, unique drawing machine. Feel free to mix and match ideas from the different weeks. Now with some of the knowledge that we have, we could revisit some of the exercises we did in the first week and come up with some interesting variations on, for example, the idea of the grid. Then we talked about some simple agent and, some Perlin noise examples that we can now augment with being able to draw image assets and set color palettes and so forth. So we have a lot more tools here at our disposal than what we started with. So your challenge is to come up with a way of either focusing on one of these areas and going a little bit further, or combining some of the things that we've seen so far into an original program. All right, so try to have some fun with that code exercise and make something that you enjoy. And I'm really excited to see what you guys come up with.